Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Her. Today I'm up 410 realized profit futures trading. In terms of options trading, I didn't do anything on there right now, just kind of just chilling on this right now. I know that I've been a bit behind on content, and what we're doing on the back end is we're changing the video content, we're changing where it's posted, we're changing everything to make it a better experience for you. So I'm still going to be doing daily videos. I mean, nothing's changing with that, but but where I post it, the type of content that I'll be doing daily, there's going to be more content, if anything, but just trying to organize that in the back end to provide a better experience for, everyone that's watching. And I want to thank you personally for watching this channel and supporting everything that we do for the last almost 4 years now. We're coming up on 4 years for Us versus Herd. So thank you. So today, kind of let you know where I'm at. Going to give you a little bit of an update. Mostly been day trading futures. I've been leaving options alone. Options have been a very slow game, and I wanted to try out NinjaTrader, the platform, as a broker. I'm going to be doing some video reviews on it. So I didn't deposit that much money in here right now. I only have about like $2,200. I didn't deposit that much money in here, but I wanted to see kind of how it works, the ins and outs. I did get a lifetime membership, and honestly, it's been a great experience so far. And the reason why I kind of took this time is because the market has definitely slowed down. A lot of speculation, so I'm not swing trading as much because we're basically whipsawing back and forth. I don't know which direction we're going to go. We're going to go to all-time highs. We're going to break down. Right now, it's anybody's guess where we're going. So that's why I'm like, hey, I'm going to take this time, learn some new platforms, see what other platforms are about. Because I primarily trade on Tastyworks, do use Thinkorswim for charting, but NinjaTrader I didn't have any experience with, so I took this time and I wanted to day trade futures a little bit more, and that's why I got into day trading on NinjaTrader. And I am using, oops, that's the wrong window. I am using KISS order flow just to track. All it does is tracks volume. It does show you where your trades are, that kind of thing, where you took positions. But basically, I've been trading the 5-minute chart. I'm going to be having more videos. I don't want to take too much time here, but I just wanted to let you know, give you a personal update on what I've been doing, how I've been trading, what I've been trading, and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing some more in-depth videos on NinjaTrader, KISS order flow, and what I'm doing on the future side while we're in this kind of weird market period. Now, where I see the market going, or kind of the potential issues, let's pull up. We're going to pull up, I'll pull up NASDAQ, we'll pull up SPY. You guys want, we'll look at Qs first, okay? Pretty much all the same thing in terms of chart. Now, the main thing that I'm looking at here, and we tested again today, if we zoom in, we tested the 50-day moving average on the NASDAQ, the Qs, and it got rejected, right? The day before that came up, almost tested, got rejected. We came up back on March 17th, and March 16th came above and then was rejected. So the issue here is you have the 50-day moving average, you have the 10-day moving average. The range is starting to get very tight here. And where traders are kind of seeing what they're going to do is, are we going to go break above, or are we going to break down, right? We're going to break up, we're going to break down, rip up, break down. And honestly, it's kind of 50-50. I mean, there's really nothing at this point moving the market. We don't really have any major earnings. Stimulus came out, didn't do a whole lot of anything, and the market is just kind of consolidating. Now, to be fair, it's okay if the market is consolidating, because we had a major rip from the lows right up, and I think the market is kind of just trying to figure out where things need to be priced. Like, what is the price need to sell in at? And I think Amazon, if you look at Amazon, I think was ahead of the curve here because it was one of the first stocks to flatten out. And I think options traders that were used to it moving up every day are starting to get confused. Like, I don't understand why we're not, moving up or we're not moving down. But if you look at Amazon for quite a few months, I mean, basically since October since the crash, I'll call it a crash from 3,500 down to 29. It was a major drop. So 3,500 down to 2,900. It hasn't recovered since then. I mean, we made a push, but basically floating in between. And what we need to be prepared for as traders is years of consolidation, or a year of consolidation, or an extended period of time of consolidation. I think the market got ahead of itself and now is trying to figure out what the future is. Like, what does the future look like? And people are not sure, they may not invest. Like, people invest for future growth. People invest to have a future return on their money. And if that's questionable, they may stop. They may just pause. And as you can see, like looking at SPY here, I mean, relatively the trend is still intact. Now, people did a little bit dirty today. We were up, and then SPY came straight down from 393 down to 388. But if we move in here, I mean, SPY still looks great from a technical level. It's still above the 50-day moving average, unlike the NASDAQ, still above 50-day moving average. But yesterday hit the 10-day moving average, came down. Today hit the 10-day moving average, came down. So right now, you really need to pay attention to support and resistance and where we're at on the chart. And we may not get the huge moves to the upside or to the downside. We may just have some consolidation. And that's why, like, if you're day trading, and the way that I've been trading is just rinse and repeat. Take profits, put the trade on, take it off, and keep your swing trades minimal. At least that's what I'm doing now. It's not investment advice, but I'm just telling you the strategy that I'm using right now just to be safe and control where the money is going. So options trading, I'm looking for more premium selling opportunities. I'm going to sell some more premium, but I want to see if we're going to drop a little bit more. I don't want to get too heavy on this premium selling and have to move and adjust. So right now, when we're in this period of just trying to figure out where the market's going to go, I mean, obviously SPY looks way better than the NASDAQ. Now Dow looks better than all of those. But again, look at this. If we zoom in here, Dow yesterday closed above the 10-day moving average. Today closed below the 10-day moving average. You know, we're right here. So the question is, are we going to float back down, you know, or are we going to make another push up? So I don't think really anybody knows which direction we're going in. We are going at a slow pace. I mean, we have volatility. If we look at VIX, VIX is chilling at 20. It did hit 1880 today. And you're like, I don't understand. VIX is low, but we're moving a lot. But we're really not going anywhere. The market's not going anywhere right now. We're stalled. So now is not a good time to like buy the 4,000 Amazon calls. It's right now. We need to focus on the day trades, at least for me. Chill on the swing trades. Wait until we have clear direction and then push that way. You know, there's different seasons to trading. And in this season right now, it's going to show you that you need to be disciplined, you need to stay patient, and you really need to focus on what you're doing and not overextend yourself. Because if you overextend yourself, you're potentially going to get in trouble. Like if you bought too much premium, if you're short too much premium, I mean, and it goes against you, you really need to be careful, especially when the market is in this limbo period or consolidation period. So a couple things happened after market. That's kind of the gist of what I want to say about, you know, where I think the market's going. GameStop down a little bit. I mean, the expected move, I was actually really shocked. The expected move was 76. If we look at these premiums here, I mean, you had this expires this week. You had the 690 call going for like $150, $1.50. I mean, just outrageous, right? Just outrageous. So GameStop came in. Right now it's down a little bit more. It's down about $20, but still well within the expected range of $76. I was going to sell some premium in here, but I decided, I'm like, you know what? I made enough money today. I don't need to subject myself to that kind of stress in defending a GameStop position of all things. GameStop missed, of course, on the top and bottom lines of its quarterly results, but e-commerce sales jumped 175%. Their stock fell because they said they're going to use some money to fund their company transformation, which I've been saying all along. Why don't you use the capital that people are investing in your company to fund the future? And that's what I was saying is, like, it seemed like GameStop wanted to fail. GameStop didn't want to succeed. It's like their board wanted them to go to zero, right? So in terms of GameStop, I'm not surprised. I'm happy to see that they're going to be using this to generate funds for their future growth. That means they have some sort of growth plan. So overall, I think it'll be good. I mean, at $160, $180 a share, a bit much. I mean, a lot of people are going to get burned here, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe people will buy the dip. I mean, we've seen some crazy short squeeze action here. I mean, it could definitely happen again. However, the market is going to be a little bit smarter this time. They're gonna the funds, they're not gonna let you take advantage of them like they did a few months ago or over the summer, right? So just be mindful of that. Also, Intel news came out. Intel's going to be building 2 new chip plants in Arizona, and on that news, I think AMD came down a little bit. Yeah, it dropped down from 78, closed at 78.38 down to 75, currently at 76. I've been looking for a position on AMD. I just don't know when is a good time to get in, because right now it closed below the 200-day moving average, and for me, it's not good. It's just not looking good. Intel, on the other hand, let's see. Intel is way up. I mean, this is just crazy how the two kind of like inverse each other. Now Intel is leading the way, and previously AMD was leading the way. Now AMD is dropping and Intel's moving up. I mean, so this is some crazy rotation. So it's very interesting to me kind of watching this price action. I mean, Intel's doing very well considering the down moves that we have been getting, but AMD has been getting axed. Right now it's down to the support area, but when you start closing below the 200-day moving average, you're in trouble territory. Now you're at 75, 76. So if it doesn't hold here, where there's some clear support right at 75, I mean, we're going to have some problems. So I don't want to make this video too long. Wanted to let you know where I'm at. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. If you made money, comment got paid. If you lost money, comment learned a lesson. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.